Hi, this is Anthony. I'm with Behind the Scenes. I'm here with
Ted Aguilar with Death Angel.
Nice to meet you, Ted.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks
as well.
for taking time out of your day to meet with me.
No problem, man.
Much
No
appreciated.
problem. I thought it was yesterday, but it was a little error on this guy's part.
The text I got was kind of like, uh-oh, did I miss something?
No, it's fine. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for coming down.
My pleasure. I've been following the band since its inception.
Cool.
Days of Voracious Souls. I know you weren't around during the...
But I was at that video shoot, by the way.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah. I remember it was July of '87.
Yeah.
And it was Death Angel, Violence,
Yeah.
and a band called Betrayal from Fresno, California.
Okay.
And 1987. To see that show, it cost me $5.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. Economy's changed. Yeah, I was at that show. It was an awesome show.
Do you feel the concert experience is different now than it was back then with everybody with their cell phones and...
Yeah, it is. It's different, you know. I mean, I'm glad I lived it,
Yeah.
but it's not the same anymore. So I just leave it at that. You know, I don't want to live in the past.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I lived that in that era. It
Yeah.
was enjoying. But yeah, cell phones, people have cell phones, that's what they do now, you know.
Yeah.
I just learned to accept it. You
Just
know?
adapt and...
You just
and
got
move
to
on.
adapt, you know.
Yeah.
You can complain till the cows come home. It's not going to change.
No.
So I just accept it, you know. And I try to find a positive spin on that one. People with their cell phones, people go, yeah, you're at a concert, blah, blah, blah. You know, I get it, you know, enjoy the show. I get it. But then again, it's today's generation. You know, it's what's going on now. And the good thing I see that is people video or photo and they post it where people could see it instantly.
Yes.
That's the good thing about it. The bad thing about that is the quality could be horrible.
Exactly.
You know, and you don't get a good representation of what that band is live.
Exactly.
So there's pros and cons. It gets your name out there fast.
Yeah.
But maybe the quality's not that great. You know, just like I would say it's like tape trading. It's so many generations of tape. It's not the greatest quality, but word gets out.
Yeah.
So.
What's your thoughts on the metal scene? Seeing as you've been around for a long time yourself, playing in metal, what's your view on the scene today?
There's a lot of bands now.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
I mean, that's a good and a bad thing. It's good that there's a lot of bands playing metal.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Keeps the genre alive. But then again, it's so much bands out there. It's kind of hard to.
It's almost oversaturated.
Oversaturated, where it's like, have you heard this band? No. It's just like trying to, figure out. Usually for me today to find out about a band, I usually just rely on word of mouth.
Yeah.
Which is the best promo till this day.
Right.
Or someone like kind of recommends me, like a friend or a colleague or a bandmate. Oh, you gotta check out this band. I'll check it out. But my days of rummaging through vinyl and CDs, it's kind of done because there's so much out there. It's hard to pick.
Yeah, it's digital. It's so easy to access.
It's easy to access. So, but if I find something I like that I hear from other people, I do buy it. But I just don't buy everything.
No, you can't.
And economy's different now than it was back then.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that answered two of my questions right
there. You go. I'm knocking them out for you.
You're just knocking it out of the park, man.
I know what you're gonna ask. You're gonna ask.
You're psychic. Getting back to the scene, any words you would have for young people wanting to get into the scene or young bands would?
I mean, it's a different time now than it was when I was growing up. I mean, just first and foremost, if you're gonna be in a band, be with people who has the same vision as you. You know what I mean? And because you could be 5 dudes in a band with all different goals of how the band wants to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get on the same goal. All right, we want to be, just for example, we want to be a band that wants to write good songs and get on that same page. Like, what do you mean, what type of good songs? Like, I want to write good songs I want to write good, catchy stuff. Cool. All 5 of you got to be in that same. You
Right.
don't want to be like, I want to write good, catchy stuff, up tempo, and 2 other dudes goes, no, I want to write death metal blast beats. That's not really going to work unless you find a compromise. You know?
Right.
If you're on the same page musically, then do it. Then find people you're on the same page with and write the best songs that you can, that you want to hear. Then that's the start of it. Then when it comes down to all the other stuff like, well, we want to get a record label. Don't worry about that now. Just worry about writing some good songs.
Right.
You know? It'll catch on. Eventually someone will go, hey, you know, we want to sign you. Then if that comes about, then, you know, talk to me when you get there. But the first most important thing is finding the right people that you kind of have a good chemistry with, on the same page musically, and write some good songs.
Is that how you feel Death Angel has
Yeah,
succeeded for so long?
I think we're on the same
and
page.
the other 2 bands that are on the bill, because everybody's kind of flows the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Death Angel, we're all on the same page musically. We all have similar interests,
Yeah.
similar influences,
Right.
but we also have other music that we listen to that none of us don't like. But the core is there,
Right.
and we're on the same page of writing good songs. Like, let's write some good songs, and we're into it. Then that's the core of it all, I think. You know?
Like this new album, I mean, it's been out for a couple months now, but it's solid, it's tight.
Thank you, and we're happy with it.
And
I
your
mean,
chops are just
well,
killer.
you're having to play with Rob, and he's really
Yeah.
meticulous with guitars, and I learned a lot from him. Oh,
Right.
it has to be the way he plays. All right, it's a team. Like Rob's
Yeah.
like the head guy with instrument. He's like the orchestrating part, and everyone's so open-minded to go. All right, I know where your vision's going. I'm going to add my stuff to your vision.
Right.
Instead of fighting and fighting. No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
If Rob has a vision, we want to hear it out. It's killer. Then we just add our own personality to it to give it the sound. It's
Yeah.
a team, man. I mean, it's like a fist. A fist is really strong with all 5 fingers, but if one finger is broken, it's not as strong. You know what I mean?
Interesting analogy.
Yeah.
It's a good analogy.
Yeah. So that's how Death Angel is. Like, it's a fist. If one person's not really like, then
Not
it
really
kinda,
into it, yeah.
It kind of bleeds in, and it doesn't make it as where if everyone's like so gung ho, it just makes the vibe better.
Has there ever been a day where you guys have been on stage and one of you is just maybe not feeling well? And
Well, we have those days, of course. We're
I mean,
human.
you're human, yeah.
Yeah, we have those days. There's
But you
days
just persevere and
you just
stick
persevere.
with it.
You just, we let the music take over.
Yeah.
There's days where like, you can't help it. We're human. Like, oh man, I don't want to be here today. It's like,
Yeah.
or I'm too tired, or drank a lot last night, or I'm sick,
Yeah.
or it's
It's
maybe
that time of year.
Maybe that the club is not well equipped, or it just whatever.
Yeah.
But you just gotta. Speaking for myself,
Yeah.
I've had those days, and I just gotta go. You know what? People came to see us. They're into it. Be into it. Get the energy from them to get over it, and the energy from the fans, and the energy from the rest of the guys who are okay. If you're not feeling it, we'll carry it on. It's like basketball. Like
Right.
it's like, all right, dude. I know you're missing shots, but give it to me, and we'll win as a team.
Right.
So it's like that.
And going out on the stage and hearing the rapport you're getting back from the fans
so that
probably helps
It
as
helps.
well.
It helps, but let the music take over. But like you're correct, we're all human. We get those. I'm not going to lie to you and say, we never get them. We
No.
all get them.
Yeah.
But you just gotta deal with it. That's what you signed up to do. Basically, it's just
Right.
like going to a job. You're gonna go to a job, and there's days you don't want to be there. It just happens. But
Yeah.
you do it. You got to do your job, and it's a job we like to do. So.
And it's not as cushy a scene as a lot of people think, is it?
It's not, but what other occupation is cushy? Really? You know
No,
what
I
I mean?
know.
So,
But people think that you guys have it so made, but you guys have been through a lot to get where you're at.
yeah, just
To
like,
be playing with big players like Slayer and Anthrax.
yeah,
I mean, you guys are no small feat either. You
Thank
guys,
you,
you
yeah.
guys are. I mean, you're on.
I
the
think we
card,
paid
but
our dues.
You
know?
certainly have.
I think we paid our dues, but it's like it's the same thing with a job. You start at the bottom, but if you work hard, you'll get
Yeah.
noticed, and hey, why don't you get promoted? And promoted from the nightclubs to the, you know, like
To
this.
the arenas.
Yeah. So and it's good. You know,
Yeah.
it shows that you worked hard. And again, the core of it is the music. You work hard on your music and it spreads. People, hey, they're a good band. Let's take them out.
I've seen them play. They
Yeah.
kick ass live.
So
and
that's the core of it. You know
they're a
what I mean?
tight group. And
You know,
yeah.
there's a lot of bands, I don't know, like, where they don't really have the music, but they have the good business, where they have people to push them. You
Yeah.
know, and you see them like, oh, I mean, I don't understand it, but they got a good team behind them.
Yeah.
And there's bands who don't have a good team behind them, but they got the heart, they got the music, you go, man,
Right.
they deserve it. So it's one of those. I always like to use, like, outside life as an analogy, because it's kind of the same, but it's just a different occupation,
Right.
as you say, you know.
What do you do on your downtime when you're not on tour? When you guys aren't recording a new album? What do you do when you're kicking back at home?
You know what? I usually like to stay home a lot. I have a couple of dogs that I'm into. I got 2 Labradors, so I run them and hike them. Spend
Nice.
a lot of time with them. I do a lot of housework around the house. I would say a house husband. So, you know, I love it. You know, I love mowing the lawn. I love, you know, doing stuff around the house, doing
Yeah.
anything to keep. And just to get away from music for a little bit,
Yeah.
the life, it's good. You need that balance.
You need that balance,
You do
yeah.
need that balance. And I love movies. I love going to the movies. I like the theater experience, you know, popcorn and big screen and THX and all that. And just watching a movie with no distractions. I mean, you can watch a movie at home, at the
Yeah.
comfort, but you're going to have a phone distraction. My dog's going to bother me, or like
Yeah.
someone's at the door trying to deliver something, or there's something. But when you go to a theater, you have that 2 hours.
Lights are down.
Lights are
and
down.
You're just focused.
Just movie focus, and you get into it. So I like to do that on my downtime. Go to a movie. I try to go to a movie like twice a month, 3 times a month.
Nice. When you've got the time.
When I got the time, or if there's a good movie out, you know,
Yeah.
I gotta see that one. So that's what I do.
Okay, man.
Was that it? Man, that was quick and easy and fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I like doing interviews. It's fun, man. I like to see what people think. I like to interact, check out different questions and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's interesting, you know. Plus, it keeps my interview skills up. It's like doing an interview. Like my wife told me, you know, even if you have a job, keep going for a lot of interviews so you get used to the, you know,
To what they want to know.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm having fun doing interviews all over this tour. It's great. I go, you have an interview? Hell yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it. It's fun, you know. Because I appreciate the fact that you took the time out to come here to check out what the band's about. So for me, I owe it back to you. You know what I mean? So
Well, that's very honorable of you.
yeah, just like, hey man, they took the time out, they want to interview you, they're into the band. Well, fuck, if they're into the band, I'm into them. Let's do this. But that's just my mentality, you know.
Right.
So.
Well, it's very much appreciated for your
Thanks,
time.
man.